Hello everyone and welcome to this week's edition of CTN Community Update. Anoka County will be hosting an open house next week on a big reconstruction project that will impact motorists here in Coon Rapids. In 2019, the county plans to reconstruct Hanson Boulevard from just north of Highway 10 to just south of Main Street. That stretch will become a 4-lane divided highway with medians and restricted turn movements in hopes of improving safety and reducing the number of crashes. A multi-purpose pedestrian trail will also be added. You can learn more about the project at an open house on Wednesday, December 6th from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. at the Coon Rapids City Center. In addition, you'll be asked to provide feedback about the proposed plans and other project priorities. About 30,000 vehicles use that stretch of Hanson Boulevard every day. The entire building at Riverwind Park will be saved after all. As part of the park renovation project next year, the City Council decided earlier this year to salvage a portion of the existing building to continue to provide meeting space for groups who use the facility. But at a work session a few weeks ago, the council decided they want to remodel the entire building. It will cost at least $55,000 more. However, some of the user groups are interested in starting a fundraising campaign to make up the difference. Many feel the building has historical significance to the city and they don't want to see it go. Boulevard Plaza, that's the consensus from city leaders and staff on the new name for the area surrounding the Coon Rapids Ice Center, which includes a new park. Plaza indicates there's more than one thing going on in the space, including the park, splash pad, trails, open space, and community events like the Farmers Market and 4th of July celebration. The finishing touches are being put on the new park. The splash pad will be put into operation next summer. Today is the day dozens of homeless veterans finally have a place to call their own. After only 2 months, the Stan Kowalski building on the former state hospital grounds in Anoka is opening its doors. The building was approved by inspectors this week, and today it became home to 30 veterans in need of permanent housing. Dozens of donations, hundreds of volunteers, and thousands of man-hours made the project possible in just under 60 days.
No one thought that it was even possible. And it is possible. I think God loves homeless vets, and the people have risen up by whatever inspires them to come and work.
Senator Jim Abler helped spearhead the project. The Eagles Healing Nests, a nonprofit group based out of Sauk Center, is helping veterans move into the new building and will be offering support and services to the vets. Students at Coon Rapids High School took on a big project before Thanksgiving to help those in need this holiday season.
So right behind me here you see student council members along with fellow community groups, organizations, teams, and then overall just regular community members here in Coon Rapids stuffing an entire school bus full of non-perishable food items and personal care products for the ACBC food shelf here in Anoka County. So everything that we're collecting here is going to go directly right back into the community.
The holidays are when our numbers spike the most, so we have more families visiting us in November and December than we do for the other months out of the year. So this is an incredibly timely donation for the work we're doing right now.
In all, 4,915 pounds was collected. The ACBC food shelf serves about 10,000 families each year, with the largest number of clients coming from Coon Rapids. Coon Rapids firefighters will be manning the red kettles this weekend to raise money for those less fortunate this holiday season. Firefighters will be ringing bells for the Salvation Army on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Riverdale Cub Food Store. They would love for you to stop by, say hello, and make a donation. The Coon Rapids Fire Department is also teaming up with the Red Cross this month to ensure all residents have working smoke detectors in their homes. If you're in need of any, call the fire department at 763-767-6429 and schedule an appointment. Firefighters will come out and install them in your home. You should have smoke detectors in each bedroom, outside each sleeping area, and on every level of your home, including the basement. Fire officials say smoke detectors cut the risk of dying in a fire by 50%. The McCarthys are back in action at the Seasons Dinner Theater with a new holiday show called A Taxing Christmas.
Okay, maybe I overstayed my welcome just a little bit, but this is mean. This is not funny. Not funny at all. No, I'm gonna get the last word. No, I'm gonna get that.
Greg Iden plays Richard Cummings, a man who's not so merry when he moves into a 55-plus community and learns he's about to be audited by the IRS. This is the 30th Christmas musical in 30 years, written by local playwright Patty Hines McCarthy and directed by her husband Tom McCarthy. They say the actor's comedic timing adds to the laughs.
The scene's over and they say something, and then it's like, I think that would be odd. Keep that. We're going to keep that in there. So there's a lot of that emerges
Right.
out of the rehearsal
Because
process.
it's our show, we can make changes during that rehearsal process. That is really fun. It's we're very creative.
A Taxing Christmas runs through December 31st at Majestic Oaks in Ham Lake. For a complete list of performance dates and times, log on to MajesticOaksGolfClub.com.
You want therapy? Whatever you're doing wrong, stop it. Just stop it. There, I just saved you $5,000.
Here in Coon Rapids, the Bunker Hills Event Center is hosting a holiday show for the second straight year. Last week we caught up with the cast and crew as they rehearsed for the comedy called A Nice Family Christmas. The show opened last weekend and runs through December 31st. For tickets to the dinner theater, log on to bunkerhillseventcenter.com. And coming up in just a few moments on CTN Spotlight, we'll hear from the show's creator as well as some of the cast members, so stay tuned for that. Anoka is known as the Halloween capital of the world, but this year it's giving another holiday a run for its money. Check out the Christmas tree that went up last week in downtown Anoka. The spruce, donated by resident Bob Brass, stands about 44 feet tall and was so wide, workers had to lop off the tree's bottom boughs to get it to fit in the roundabout plaza next to City Hall. They also had to double the number of lights from 5,000 to 10,000. The switch will be flipped at 6 o'clock on Saturday during a tree lighting ceremony. Once the holidays are over, the tree will be turned into mulch and recycled into the city's park system. And that actually came from that man's home. He is actually happy to have the tree gone. It was blocking his view pulling out of his driveway. So interesting story there. Lots of folks can enjoy it this holiday season. That's going to do it for us today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here again next week.